Hi everyone, I'm here with the Coach Grissom as we get ready to start District 25 6A. Had a little tune-up here with Westwood. I saw you work through a few pitchers today. It looked like you were doing that more so to get them tuned up. Talk about your staff and what we can expect from your pitchers going into District.
Well, we're really excited about our pitching staff. I think that's probably the stronghold of the team right now. As the bats kind of start getting where they come around this time of year. It starts with Mason Montgomery, and he's a very talented young man, left-handed pitcher. We also have a couple other left-handed pitchers. We've got Noah Kellum. We have Ryan Gallagher, and both those boys are juniors. And then we have Jared Kano, a senior left-handed pitcher. From the right side, we saw Josh Anderson come in and throw a little bit today. He did a good job. So we've got some different options on the mound, and we've got a lot of different guys that throw strikes, different pitches, and we're excited about our pitching staff for sure.
Yeah, I think it's pretty exciting to have that much depth, especially coming from the left side of the mound. You don't see a whole lot of you see more and more these days, but for the longest time you didn't see a whole lot of left-handed pitchers, but you've got a lot of them.
It's a luxury to have for sure, and it's nice to have. You got that left-handed run and left-handed curveballs. Can be difficult to hit, and we're blessed in that regard for sure.
And it also aids in keeping that runner on first if there's one on first.
That's for sure. That's for sure. It's nice to be able to hold the runners with that, and those guys work at that. We work at that every day, trying to hold runners, make sure our picks are good, and sound in that regard as well.
Well, and defensively, you've looked pretty good in the outfield and the infield. You've got a sophomore shortstop playing pretty well so far. I believe Beltran is a junior at
Correct.
second, and you got a senior Hensley at third, and then you've mixed a few guys at third. I mean, Hensley's at first, you
Right.
mixed a few guys at third. Talk about your infield a little bit.
We're excited about those guys. We got quick guys in the middle. They're fast. They move around. We got some pop at the plate from Hensley and Joel Rios, who's taking a test today actually. They provide a little bit more leadership, and they're both seniors. So I feel like we feel strongly about our ability to play infield, and we also have Tyler Caros, who kind of our swing guy. He can play all three infield positions defensively, and does a good job at that. So we have some depth. We have some guys that have experience, and then we have some young guys that are coming on, like Noel Salazar at shortstop. So we feel confident that we will be able to pitch and play defense with those guys. And you brought up the outfield. One thing at Leander, we've always had guys that could go get it in the outfield and have a strong outfield play. Those guys that we have with Mason and Alex, Omar, Charlie, those guys can really, really run. So if it's in the air, we're probably going to go catch it.
Yeah, and you've got pretty good defensive just all the way around. You mentioned Joel Rios. He flashed quite a few good plays, against Granbury and against Hutto.
Joel is a quality defender, no doubt. His hand-eye coordination is one of the best I've ever coached. He's very talented at that, and he's a great kid. He's fun to be around. He doesn't take himself too seriously, but man, when it's time to play, he gets after it. So yeah, Joel's really good at it, and he does a great job.
Well, that just makes a really solid left side of the infield there with Rios and Salazar, and then you throw in Beltran and Hensley, and I think the infield is set. You got Ruin behind the plate along with Maddox.
Right.
And it looks like maybe they're splitting time there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing at first. We didn't even talk about Jake Ellis, who's also taking that SAT today. The way we look at it, we got two catchers, we got two first basemen. We can interchange both those all those guys. They understand it. They feel good about it. We're playing 3-game series. You got to have different options. One guy may be hotter at a particular time, and you go with them. And the other guys do a great job at cheering for their teammates and being open-minded to that. So it's nice to have depth, and it's nice to have choices, and we have that with our guys for sure.
Well, and given all those choices, they're going to be necessary in 25 6A. I wouldn't even know where to start. I guess maybe Lake Travis is sitting in the favorite spot.
Yeah, they're preseason picked very high, and I don't think they've lost a game. I haven't had a chance to see them, but they have some talented young men out there, and Coach Rogers does a great job with them. But, at this district, anything can happen on any given night. I went and saw Vista Ridge play. I've seen Vandergrift's always tough. Hayes is rolling.
Yes.
So it's just
you can't even forget Lehman because they're good.
Oh, no. They played Vista Ridge last night, and their kids looked great. So, You know, there's no easy. You know this, Chuck.
Yeah.
You've been around long enough now. There's no easy nights, and but that's the way we like it. And we're gonna have to play our best ball to win games in this league. That's for sure.
Well, I think I'm really excited about district coming up. District going into district last year, I didn't really spend a lot of time seeing the team, but this year I feel more confident going into district for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I saw all of the pre-games and I see the guys out there, but I think I feel better about this squad. Maybe I don't want to say anything negative about last year's squad, but going into district play, the Leander Line fans have something to look forward to. Right?
Absolutely. I mean, we should be able to come out and compete, get after it, and the boys are going to play hard, and they're going to play for each other, and that's the stuff that matters the most.
Excellent. I know you're trying to get on the bus here, Coach, so we're going to let you do that.
Thank you.
We'll see you on Wednesday, right?
Thank you for everything you do for
Definitely.
the Lions. All right,
definitely. We love it, Coach.
All right.